Hello, it's day 300, and I want to talk about being a diet hostage. Sometimes I wonder if there'll ever come a time in my life where I'll be able to wake up in the morning and not feel the need to immediately strip off all my clothes, run to the bathroom, empty myself of as much waste as possible, and then step directly on the scale. Even with intuitive eating, I still do that. It's like I'm checking to make sure that I'm still within acceptable parameters. Because with intuitive eating, while my weight did stabilize, I am worried that if it hadn't, I would still be on a binge restrict cycle like I used to be. If the weight gets too high or if it starts going up too much, will I just fall back into those old habits? I feel I do feel like a hostage of diet culture. I feel like so much of my life was spent obsessing over my body size, obsessing over dieting, obsessing over exercise. It's silly to think that I'll ever be able to get over it. Like, I would need a whole nother lifetime, probably 2 or 3 lifetimes, to ever put myself back at zero. I do think that weight is not my problem anymore. And despite what I've been told by a lot of people in my life, weight is not, it's not the main thing I should be worrying about. I think what I want more than anything when it comes to this diet and fitness journey, this health thing that I've been struggling with, is just closure. I don't think I can move on until I find some kind of closure around being a fat person. And to some extent, I don't think that I'll be able to find that closure as long as I am a fat person. I think that I need to be thin. And I think that's also diet culture as well, because what a thing to say. Like, I'll never be happy. I'll never be able to close that chapter so long as I look like myself. It's a weird thing to say, and it's a weird thing to feel, but that's what being a hostage is like. You start to expect certain things from your captor. You start to expect that you know the rules, you know that they're not going to change, you know that you have no power in the situation, so the only thing to do is to change yourself. I'm afraid that I'm still doing that. I'm afraid that not only I shouldn't be worrying about that very much, like I know conceptually I shouldn't be worrying about weight loss as much as I do, but I'm also worried that if I ever do get there, I will have learned the wrong lesson.